It appears that wind shear is starting to interrupt the flow of the system. You see these high clouds fanning out, and you also are moving into an environment where the waters are slightly cooler, and that will help slow the system down in terms of any kind of intensity. Now, the good news from the 11 o'clock update is that yes, there has been a decrease in wind speeds around the center of the system. It's not as drastic, however, as previously forecasted. I was hoping to see those wind speeds around 105 miles per hour during this update. They have decreased down to about 110. Now, as of 5 o'clock, they were at 115.
Saturday morning through the screen door. Sure looks innocent enough from here. The doggy's playing. The doggy's playing.
Is that the entire track itself kind of expanded, and we've been seeing this trend over the past few days. It used to be very compact, and that just means the different forecast models are starting to have more of a disagreement in the latter portions of the days on out from now.
It can't happen here. It can't happen here. I'm telling you, it can't happen here. Oh yes, it's going to happen. This is probably the view we're going to get. This is the view I'm going to share. I don't know. I'll tell you later. Our surfer.
So overall, Sunday, Monday do remain the key days of this system. It does eventually weaken to a Cat 1 hurricane or tropical storm, but at what point that transition takes place, whether it be near the Big Island or over the central portions of the state, that's still kind of up in the air. That's an intensity
online and across social media. We're tracking it for you constantly. You can also download our free app for instant alerts and breaking headlines. And for all things Douglas.
And of course, we're still looking at some dangerous surf moving on in, which we'll have in the next weather hit. So stay with us right here on Good Morning Hawaii.
How's it? Hang loose. Right. Yeah, tracking Douglas. Well, Douglas is tracking us, actually. That's how I look at it. Who's tracking who? Who's watching the watchers? You know, yeah, this Douglas thing's coming by. Only a day and a half to get ready. 1 day and 1/2 to get your will in order. No, everyone's like trying to be like, yeah, this is like, it's serious because it's probably going to be serious damage. I'm betcha that's the biggest seriousness about it. Well, actually, there's two serious. One, I'm just going to get prepared. Yeah. Nothing like being prepared. Because the main thing is it's going to be a lot of rain. A lot of rain. And wind. It's all little things to be ripping off the house. I don't know. You know, I'll tell you one. Iniki was back in 92. Prior to that, I don't know if it was like 87. I don't know what it was. It was Evie. Hurricane Evie. Not as big in the story because Iniki hit Kauai. They just started big filming. Got a lot of press and it hung on Kauai. It was category 5. It stayed on Kauai and just sat there for like 3 days. It went by here. But it wasn't that bad. But Iniki, probably not as big, but it was a little bit closer to Oahu. So when Iniki came, I was in this room. I was in a couch, not a couch, like a comfy chair. There was a comfy chair in the corner of the room. Didn't have this wall here, so it had a glass door. And there was horizontal rain. This glass was like, lights went out for it was gone. Lights were gone. Not just for a couple hours, it was out. I had candle type of thing and reading at Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court. I was in the middle of reading it. I was trying to read it. Candlelight, and this thing is rattling. I'm wondering if that window breaks and the wind with the sharded glass is going to fly. I'm going to back. Now I got this thing. Anyway, yeah. Hurricane. So the thing about stuff hitting directly, I'll put that there. It's not adjusted right. You can tell. My old two scuba licenses are telling me that thing's too tight in your fat head. So anyhow, yeah. Oh boy, there's the coronavirus going around. So all the fears on the coronavirus and the angst and it's kind of shifted over. It's like, oh, we don't have to think about the coronavirus. We can worry about the hurricane, but all the stuff is being shifted onto the hurricane too. So let's be a little objective about this hurricane. It's going to hit us directly at Cat 1, and we're all going to die. Don't give any of my stuff to the witch. No. If you never hear from me again, and all my crypto assets to my friend Michael. Good luck finding the keys. See your password? Crypto? Okay. So, looks like Will doesn't want us. Like it's also a duster. It's also a duster. Okay. Yeah, our Shakespeare on Sunday thing got canceled. I thought it would be so cool. We'd be zooming, storm outside. The one before we had King Lear. We're supposed to have a storm in the play, and I had to add sound effect. We had and I don't know, play didn't call for it, but Anthony and Cleopatra in a hurricane on Zoom. It would have just been classic. No. What's the worst going to happen? Power goes out. Battery flickers. Venture not. Venture not. So there he is. Okay, so I saw the mayor of Maui on TV. I didn't know he looked like that. Look at the tall, kind of owly guy, and he spoke all pigeon kind, right? He's like all pigeoned out. It's like, yeah, man, kind of, I don't know. This is kind of politician pigeony. I can tell he's one local guy though. But he pulled a Shakespeare. You know, Shakespeare invented so many words, like 1,700 words in the English language today are from William Shakespeare. Ordinary looking words too. William made those words, coined them, as they say in language speak. But so here's the mayor of sorry, politician, Vittorini, Vitrola. That's his new name. I'll just give him the name. You know, I'm just trying to be cynical, judgmental, sarcastic, judgmental. I'm just trying to have fun and using all the worst possible things. Just fun and just playing. But I mean, no one disrespect. No, I don't even know them. Why would I care? I shouldn't. I care what other people think about me. So subscribe, like, comment, ring the notification bell. Just pump my numbers. Watch my videos. I should just make the add-on. And watch my videos all the way through. Yeah! Know me more. I'll do cooler stuff than me just yakking. It might take a while. I need to progress. So, yeah, there's Vitolia, the mayor of Maui. I digress again. The mayor of Maui goes, he's talking about how this shelter is going to be open. Our shelters are going to be open. He's like trying to be like, kind of, hey, the shelters are going to be open. You know, hey, you know, there's plenty of room. We're so, like, he's so proud of this $3 billion gym that they're using for a shelter. So there's plenty of room. So you don't have to, we're not going to have any fears of over capacitizing. Then he stops himself. He's like, is that a word? Oh, if it's not, I just made up a word. Over capacitizing. He was all pleased with himself. He just said over capacitizing. And then I'm being sarcastic. I do that all the time. I just go, what the hell? He did it. I can do it too. English is a morphing language. So, yeah, I've been following this stuff. Time for our little board here. I hope to God that, I should have recorded. If I have ghost audio on deep kimchi. Let me do something real quick. How's it? Yeah. Starting to understand why they do that stuff. Why the heck do they do that? You'll find out in post-production. So, right now, I'm all over the, here. And so, at least I'll only, have it. Yes. So, the important things to remember is the school dates could change when the schools commence. There are public schools about to commence on August 4th, real soon. And the Trans-Pacific travel is still set for September 1st. Not too far, 1 month. Hang on, grab your snorkel gear and hammer and nails and your carpentry skills get to rebuild Hawaii. And September 1st is still on, so if you get 72 hours prior to boarding, you're proof that you do not have the coronavirus in your blood veins flowing in your system, corrupting your very lungs and brain. If you don't have the virus, and you can prove it by having tests within 3 days before boarding the flight, then you don't have to do 14-day quarantine when you get here. So that's the thing to do. That's still open. You still have to wear masks, because the governor's going, wear masks in the gyms, wear masks everywhere. And what else is there? Oh, they're shutting down the bars at 10 p.m. Let's call. What the fuck? It's 10 p.m. It's time for Biddy Bye. You drunks, get the hell out of the bar. You shouldn't be drinking, kiddies. It's bad for your brain, your nervous system, your emotional health, and then your mental health, and then it takes your very soul. Sorry. That's just my personal opinion. That's just a commentary. I'm just having fun, kiddies. Do whatever the hell you want. Good luck with that. Oh, and the early morning update. Hopefully this will be a little more visible. And hope this better be erasable. Deep kimchi. Okay. So here's Hawaiian Islands. Okay, so here's Big Island, right? That's because it's big. And then there's Maui. It looks like a little thing. There's Molokai, Kaho'olawe, and Lanai, and this kind of jang. And then there's Oahu with Honolulu. Then there's like kind of more of a space, and then you got Kauai and the Iao. Okay, so here are the bowling pins, and here comes the bowling ball. Now, just to be sure, because the actual meteorological person, is that a real word, or did I just make that up? We'll find out if it gets coined into the English language. Meteorological, the meteorology the weather guy or the weather woman, depending on who's doing the thing. So this sucker, you got this kind of cone of certainty that's looking a little bit like this. It was narrow, now it's a little bit more wide. It kind of does this thing. This is what is happening now as of about 5 a.m. Saturday, which is 7:20. Oh, darn, I don't know what day it is. You're gonna say that a whole lot. It's to die for. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna die anyways. Get religion. That's my advice there. So here's this cone of certainty. Back to reality. Back to living in the now, living in life, and living life. Get busy living, as the old king says. Now, this bottom line of cone of uncertainty, upper line of cone of uncertainty, that only means this thing, which is circulating counterclockwise. This little eye of the hurricane, right? It can go all the way up here, or it can go all the way down here. So this was all the way down here. This is 25 miles. 25 miles. It's like 50-mile radius. If it goes up here, it's 50 miles. Okay? That's what that is, the cone of uncertainty. It's the eye of the storm. You go down here, up here, or anywhere in between. So, and this thing is really wide. But they have it going here. And here's the difference. It was here and it shifted a little bit up. It was going to hit my room directly. Now it's just going to hit like a little bit north of the island and this whole 50 miles. So it's going to be like this. Not much difference. And this wind that goes this way is going to be pounding us. So it's going to look like it's coming from here. First it's going to look like it's coming from here, and it's going to be coming from here, and it's going to be coming from here. Fun. So that's what's going to be documented. Hopefully. I have my little teeny waterproof camera, which already leaked. So we're good to go. Only one more day. Hang loose. Hang loose. Hang loose. We're getting ready for the rain. Hang loose. Hang loose. See you later, hopefully, mongoose. Aloha.